Hey guys, it's Chris Haskins with realestateroundup.com, and once again I want to thank you so much for taking a look at my real estate investing information. My goal is to bring you positive and meaningful real estate investing information to enlighten your day and to hopefully help you with your next real estate acquisition. And before we get started, I want to make sure I ask you to subscribe to my channel, guys. Just go down below, subscribe to the channel. It only takes a few seconds. And you can get some of this good meat every time I shoot out a video. And before I get to what we're talking about, what we're going to actually do today is we're going to analyze a deal, break down a deal. I typically get at least one email a day from people anywhere from around the world, this time around America, around the United States, people that are flipping houses, and they want to just run some numbers about a deal that they're doing and what I think about the numbers. So that's what we're going to do today. I got an email from somebody out of Dallas, Texas. But before we get to this deal here with Anuja, I just want to give you some brief philosophy, and that is to tell you that I have to make a decision. People kind of look at my videos and they contact me, think that I'm this expert and I just do this. It's easy for me to do, and then I wake up in the morning and money just comes to me. It's so not true. I have to get out there and make a conscious decision every day to continue and maintain my real estate business. If I slip up or if I fall back, my business is going to go downhill. So I have to make a concerted effort every day. I wake up 6 o'clock to maintain my real estate business. You know, I do that, and it's a decision I have to make every day. And I don't know where you are in your career, but if you're just starting out, I'm no different than you. You have to make a decision that you're going to look at houses every day. I still have to do the same thing. I have to make a decision what I'm going to do with my day. I can go slack off, or I can keep my nose to the grind. So every day I have to do that. And I want you to know and realize that I messed it up in the beginning. And you're going to mess it up in the beginning. It's just like the first time you played baseball or any other sport. Real estate investing is a game. And the great thing about a game is the more you play it, the better you get. The more you play it, the better you get. I've been so fortunate to meet some giants in my lifetime, and I thank God for that. And I'm passing that information on. I kind of feel like I'm just a messenger to the streets. I'm just a messenger in the streets. I met some giants. They gave me some data, some information, and I'm passing it on to you. Hopefully I'll be blessed for it and get to meet some beautiful people around the world. But I'm going to remind you, you are going to mess this up. You will. Just like if you're playing any other game. The sport, as Greg Penio says, of acquisition and finance, it's a sport. The more you play, the better you get. The more you play, I'm going to repeat it, the better you're going to get. So don't be scared. I don't know why, but people are so scared about getting out there and messing it up. My high school marching band teacher used to always say, I don't care if you play a wrong note. Robert Carter. What's going on, Robert? Mr. Carter, you're the man. He used to tell me, Chris, I don't care if you play a wrong note. I just want the note to be loud. So just play it. At least you tried. Don't sit back there and just don't play it. Play a wrong note and play it loud. That way I know you hitting wrong notes and we can fix it. So get out there and mess it up. Screw it all up. Ernie down at Home Investors. I want to thank him too, down in Dallas. He said, Chris, I'd rather go out there and mess it up and ask for forgiveness. I would rather mess it all up and ask for forgiveness. At least I tried. All right. So let's get to we're going to break down a number. We're going to look at the numbers here today. I got this email from Anuja from, you can join me too on Bigger Pockets. I get emails every day from people on Bigger Pockets. This is from Anuja in Texas. It reads, I came across your video on foreclosures. It's very interesting. I always wanted to do a foreclosure and I had some questions. Thank you for that. I never did a foreclosure, but I always wanted to learn more options. I'm actually looking for answers to questions that I have. She's got around $12,000 right now, and she wants to know what the possible options to buy her next property are. A little bit about her. Her name's Anuja. She's an investor in Dallas, Texas. I started educating myself a few months back, and now I am finishing up with my first house flip. I'm going to live in this property for a few months and then sell it off. I bought this house as a first-time home buyer with 5% down, and the numbers look like this. All right, you ready, guys? This is what's crucial. You got to know your numbers. The purchase price was $167,000. Her ARV was 220,000. Her rehab was 22,000 here, which is very scary. And I want to show you guys exactly what you need to know exactly, because I want you to make money. Don't be like me and go out there and screw it all up. Learn from my mistakes. And Anuja, you're going to get a training lesson on this, as you already have seen on the email. We've been corresponding. Her net profit from her email is what she said is $14,000. So basically, she says if she does all these numbers, she comes up with $14,000. All right. So she's going to live in the property for, let's say, a minimum at least 6 months, because you can buy and sell, fix up, and resell it. It's going to be 6 months, right? So her monthly payment is $1,500. So right now we're at 67 plus 22, and let's just roughly say $1,500 times 6 months is going to be 9,000, right? That's what I did right here. So Anuja, what I came up with, as opposed to you having a net profit, my numbers are if you bought it for 167, you put 22,000 in it, you got $9,000 in payments. Let's go ahead and how do we do it? How does Ron LeGrand say? Let's just pick a number out of the air. Any number is better than it. Any number is better. No number is better than any. So if I presume that your 1,500 includes PITI, principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. All right. So 1,500 a month. That's going to be another 9,000 added onto this here. All right. So far, before we get to anything else, we're at 167 plus 22 plus 9. And I'm not even calculating, Anuja, any money that it costs you to buy it. Let's just say it costs you $3,000 to buy it, all right? And we'll just add that in over here. So one line that I like to use when I am negotiating with sellers, and I recommend you to use it too. Whether I sell the property or you sell the property, somebody's going to have to pay a realtor, right? And if you want to learn some more negotiating strategies, you can always download the book that I wrote, The Real Estate Negotiating Bible. It's the link down in the text down below here. It's going to give you all types of, I think it's about 55 different negotiating strategies that you're going to learn how to go in and talk to sellers about their house. Okay, so we got, this is base here, 167 plus 22 plus 9. That's going to be our, those numbers there, you can't change them, all right? What's that, 67, 77, 87, 89 plus 9, that's one. Might as well say we're at 200 already, okay? Now, if I sell it or you sell it, we got to use a realtor, right? 6%. 6% of our ARV is 220,000. 6% realtor fee is going to be 13,000. All right? And these numbers you can't change. Well, I take that back. If you own a brokerage firm or you a broker yourself, you might be able to chop some of the realtor fees off. And I got a typo here, but I'm not your spelling teacher. I am your real estate trainer, realtor. And the word is not realtor. God, if I hear somebody say realtor again, I'm going to slip my throat. The word is realtor, okay? All right, so we got 6% realtor fee. And then in our market here, we're paying for our buyer's closing costs. So Anuja, if you want to sell this thing in our market, I don't know what your market is out there, but I would at least put something down for buyer's closing cost assistance. So basically this is called cost to sell. And I'm leaving a whole universe of other fees you're going to have to pay, but this is the basic stuff that I want to get you to understand. So 3% buyer's closing costs, that's 3%. I like to calculate about 3%, and let's say that's $6,000. So I have added all this up, 167 purchase price, 22,000 rehab, $9,000 cost of the money, and that's just for 6 months. No other points, none of that crap. Realtor fee, 13,000, 3% buyer's closing costs. That adds me up to 217,000. Let's say you don't pay any buyer's closing costs, and we'll take that 6,000 off. All right, so that leaves you at 211,000 when your ARV is 220. Now, here's the kicker. This time of year, we're going into the holidays, okay? The real estate market slows down a little bit. People traveling, they're spending money on Santa Claus. Everybody wants a vacation and all that crap. You're dealing with materialism, capitalism, all the isms during the holidays, all right? alcoholism, whatever you want to call it. So people spend less on real estate in the holidays. They don't like to move because they're spending the money on family. Okay. What's going to happen if you don't get this $220,000 buyer? What if you get a $210,000 buyer? Are you going to take that? Or $212,000 buyer that can only qualify for $212,000 for your house? What are you going to do? Are you going to take that, or are you going to wait it out for that $220,000? If you get an offer for $210,000, you're bringing money to closing. Or if you stick it out, then you have what? More holding costs on a payment. You got another $1,500 coming up next month. Whap. I have been there every first of the month. Whap, $1,500. You got to pay it. So I'm going to say this deal, God bless you. I know you already bought it, but this deal is not going to be a money maker. Since you are living in it, let's go ahead and say, hey, you're going to maybe turn it into a rental, but you're not going to make any money on this deal here. Okay. So I'm going to recommend you to either hold it or possibly just, maybe even live in it for a little bit longer. You can pay down some of this purchase price here, get some of your money back like that. But let's say this deal is not going to be a money maker, Anuja. But I want to say, at least, God bless you. You tried, you got in there. You thought you had a big profit. In real estate, $14,000 isn't even a large, we're talking about $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 profits. And I don't know what city you're watching this in, in the big metropolis areas. We're talking about $130,000, $140,000 profits, and they can get swiped down to 70 or 60. So, guys, Anuja, these are the numbers here that I came up with. I don't know where you got this 14 from, but I don't think it's on the reality of what the true numbers are. And I want you to see that too if you're watching this video. So make sure you run over all your numbers. They cannot lie. The board doesn't lie. Get you a board in your house. Whenever I have somebody come over, we go over the numbers right here on the board. All right, this is Chris Haskins with therealestateroundup.com. Subscribe to my channel. This is Deal Diaries, and we're going to be going over, matter of fact, I should have been doing this a long time ago. I'm going to be sharing with you the different emails that I get so you can see exactly what's going on, and you can tweak your real estate business to save some money on some of your deal. Okay, so subscribe to my channel, Chris Haskins. I'll see you soon. Bye.